guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have to make an admission. I got a vinyl problem. I really do. Over the years I've managed to collect quite a lot of records, and I have no real physical space to store them. In the media room that I have, I've got a shelving system that goes almost from the floor to the ceiling, pretty close to it at least, and one wall to the other wall, and there's probably maybe 2,000 or 2,500 vinyl records in there, and I've got quite a bit more. And so today's video is going to be about unboxing mystery vinyl, because I've managed to have boxes. I've got 11 total boxes. This is one, 10 other ones that I have. And what I'm going to do today, and I thought it might be a little bit interesting, is that we're going to open this up and I'm just going to pull these records out, see what's in them. Hopefully there'll be a couple of gems, I'm not really sure, and as I go through this I'll try to give you an explanation about how I've managed to get myself into this situation. So let me break here and get this camera set up on a fixed location, and then I'll be right back. Alright, let's get into it. Cut this. Try not to cut the record. All right, I need somebody to keep count because I'm going to be doing the talking and I won't be able to count on how many records are actually in here. And before I get started, please subscribe to the channel. Your subscriptions help keep me enthused to keep it going. Give us that like button, that thumbs up, and hit that bell icon for notifications. All right, so let's get going here. ABBA, Super Trooper. Disco. That almost brings back troublesome memories. ABBA. Arrival. This has got some ringing on it. Who knows what the condition of the record is. Eileen. The Carpenters. Oh my gosh. And she's been dead for years. Pure Prairie League, busting out. RCA. Glenn Campbell Live. I really liked this guy back in the old days. You know, he was part of the Wrecking Crew, and you know, passed away after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. What a magnificently talented guitar player this guy was. Absolutely great. Oh man, Glenn Campbell. Look at all of that. Probably gonna have to see what kind of condition this is in. So back in like 2008 and 2009, I went on a big record buying spree. Look at that, Wichita Lineman, more Glenn Campbell. And it seemed like back in those days, people were just dumping their vinyl collections like crazy. Paul Simon, Live Rhythm. And so every time somebody would put a list, an ad on Craigslist, Joni Mitchell, she was featured on the cover of the Music Direct catalog last year, I think. And every time somebody would put something on, Autograph. It looks like a metal band. I've never been into metal. I'd be there to buy them, you know, box load, a box or two boxes, 25 bucks, but where I really wound up in Survivor, this is definitely metal. Well, maybe not. Where I really ran into trouble, another Joni Mitchell, is a lady a young woman had been a collector, a pretty avid collector, and had collected quite a large collection of vinyl records, and then she was tragically killed, and her family had put her entire collection up for sale, and apparently one of the local record dealers had gone over there to see about buying them, and apparently from what they told me, he was such an obnoxious person that they just said, we wouldn't sell you these records for any price, all right? And you know, so his inability to be able to acquire the collection was, you know, beneficial to me, and so I wound up meeting these people, and they told me, you know, the whole tragic tale of what happened to her. I'm not going to repeat all that here, but I wound up acquiring what she had. It was about 3,000 albums, and immediately, you know, the problem is I just didn't have the physical space for everything. So I'm working on trying to resolve that, but I don't know that I have the room for it all. So here's another Simon and Garfunkel, the concert in Central Park. This looks to be in pretty decent condition. The Hissing of Summer Lawns, Joni Mitchell. My goodness. Getting a sense that the lady actually liked Joni Mitchell. Mingus. And yet another one. Gordon Lightfoot. Gord's Gold. He's really aged. I saw a photo of him not long ago. He's really gotten old. As everyone does. More Joni Mitchell. Oh my gosh. And yet another Joni Mitchell. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dixon House Band. I've never heard of them. Anybody know these people? Hey, somebody out there is still keeping track, right? You counting? Marianne Faithfull, Broken English, special 12-inch single. Look at this. The Innocents. Wow. Zebra, and I remember these guys from back in the 70s. I kind of think they were sort of a local band. They used to do a lot of, I think, Led Zeppelin stuff. Culture Club, Boy George. My goodness. Andrew Gold, Whirlwind. So in the comments below, you guys need to tell me if I've hit on anything that was particularly interesting to you. I think I actually have a copy of this record in the shelf in the other room. Gary Wright, Barry White, one of my wife's favorites. Oh, she loved that guy. He had such a great voice. We lost him a few years ago. Jim Croce, I Got a Name. Man was killed in my home state. Plane crash. The Rascals, Once Upon a Dream. Look at this. Neil Diamond, his 12 greatest hits. I don't think there's actually even a record in here. It's just, no, there's nothing. Nothing. Look at that. Okay, moving on. Elton John, greatest hits. I have another copy of this as well. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. I think I have 5 or 6 copies of this record. Probably should kind of compare them all to see if any one of them was actually really better than any of the other ones. I think that's how that Hot Stamper company comes to their records. Ringo, the Fourth. Stone Gone, another Barry White. I think that was actually the inner sleeve. Carole King's Tapestry. I've got this a couple of times over. No Nukes. From the Muse concerts for a non-nuclear future, Madison Square Garden, September the 19th through the 23rd, 1979. It's got Jackson Browne, Crosby, Stills and Nash, James Taylor, Bruce Springsteen, and the E Street Band. The whole pile of them in here. Heart. Like that's got a little bit of a ragged situation going. Wildlife. Another one that's new to me. Anybody know who these guys were? And yet another Carole King Tapestry. What do we got? Let's see. Steppenwolf, their greatest hits. Very best of Canned Heat. Boy, this thing looks like it's seen better days. The album inside must be a monster. Carly Simon, Boys in the Trees. Promotional Not for Sale. Well, who the heck is it? Body Language, The Spinners. Glenn Yarborough, The Bitter and the Sweet. Another Glenn Yarborough. Carly Simon, No Secrets, there's nothing in here. That's interesting. Jimmy Buffett, Son of a Sailor. Pretty cool. I used to like that guy a long time ago, especially when he released this album, Changes in Latitudes, Changes in Attitudes. There's some really good music on this. I already have a couple other copies of it. Here's another one. Blue Steel, No More Lonely Nights. Don't know who these guys are. In the comments, if you're hitting on something and I don't know what it is and you do, please let me know. Julian Donald. Look, it's got a heart with a knife through it. Oh my God. In a bag where the blood drips. These guys must have been some interesting people. Seals and Croft. Another Seals and Croft. And yet another Seals and Croft. I guess we're in the Seals and Croft deal. Yeah, we go. All right. And McCartney, Band on the Run. This one looks like it's in pretty ragged condition. I got a CD remaster of this. It's actually a pretty good remaster. It's a good record. This was pretty much of a pretty big hit back in the day. Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA. Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. Back in 1975, I listened to this record until the grooves wore out. More Bruce Springsteen. Tunnel of Love. Joni Mitchell. Oh, we already did this one a few minutes ago. Yeah, Jimmy Buffett. You Had to Be There. Recorded live. I guess that must be his whole road crew. Pretty good. Jefferson Starship. Dragonfly. Who's on here? Ride the Tiger. My wife used to like this when they were the Jefferson Airplane. Tower of Power. No record inside of it. Robin Trower Live. He's a pretty good guitar player. Another Carol Tapestry, King Tapestry. I think this is the third one today. The Doors. Nothing inside of it. I had 3 copies of that, by the way. The Doobie Brothers, Minute by Minute. This is where the Doobie Brothers started to go downhill, in my opinion, when Michael McDonald joined the band. But that's just me. Chicago. Oh, they don't have a number on it. Which was this? Chicago number 10,000, 1975. So it's probably fairly early. Hall & Oates. Sheena Easton, the girl who did the cover song for Your Eyes Only. It's a big hit. Dan Fogelberg, Netherlands. Tuna. Interesting artwork. Okay. Metamorphosis. Iron Butterfly. My goodness. Leon Russell, a master of space and time. My brother loved this guy. Johnny Rivers. He's a cover artist. Did a lot of cover songs. Crosby, Stills and Nash. I guess somebody liked the picture and cut it off. Billy Joel, 52nd Street. Billy Joel, An Innocent Man. Loverboy, Wild Side. Lover Boil. Another one. Get lucky. I bet that's a mantra of a lot of young guys. Peter Frampton, I'm in You. Apparently he's having some kind of health problems and is no longer, I know he's no longer touring. I'm not even sure if he's playing. He was really good though. I had him in Frampton Comes Alive. I listened to that record until it was, well, anyway. Chicago, 17. Benatar. Pat Benatar. Yeah. Jefferson Airplane, Surrealistic Pillow. Pretty sure I have another copy of this. And yet another copy of Peter Frampton, I'm in You. WRNO FM 100. Actually, it was 99.5. This was a New Orleans FM radio station. Kind of a bit of a tip-off, isn't it? Marvin Gaye Live. Wife loved that guy as well. Moody Blues, Seventh Sojourn. Sha-na-na. Golden Age of Rock and Roll. 2-record set. A huge souvenir poster. Bet there's no souvenir poster though. There's not. Sheena Easton, Best Kept Secret. And it just looks like Alice Cooper to me, doesn't it? Quiet Room. Billy Joel, Glass Houses, and The Stranger. That's probably one of his bigger hits, I think. This one kind of put him on the map, in my opinion at least. Okay, so that's it. Now, is someone keeping track of how many of them we did? What do you think? A lot of it seems like it's had some hard use. I'm not sure what's in this box is, that I'm interested in. I'm gonna have to go through these again and see, what I might want to hold on to. With having so many of these, fact of the matter is some of this is just gonna have to go. Okay, so that's it. Box 1 is down. Tell me what you think. If there's anything in that stack that you found particularly interesting, or if anything in there that you might have found noteworthy or something that you would have liked, please let me know. Hit me up in the comments below. I have 10 more boxes like this. So the idea, what I think I want to do is maybe once a month, maybe like around the middle part of the month like now, pull out another one and we'll go through it. Maybe there's some gold in one of these boxes. I don't know. I'm hoping that there is, but so far from this box, from what I've seen, some of this record, some of this vinyl has looked like it's seen pretty hard use, and I've got to make some decisions about what to do with it. So thank you for watching, especially if you've made it this far. I'm sorry about the box falling over. I guess it was just a little bit too heavily weighted toward the back. And I will see you again soon. Please hit that subscribe button as I mentioned earlier and give us a like. And I enjoy doing these videos for you guys, so we'll be back the next time around, and I'll come up with something else to hopefully amuse you with a little bit. Y'all have a great day. Bye now. Pretty good. Oh, massive problem. Let's go. Let's fix this. Gonna have to edit that.